Hey, what's up guys, Tony here, and you're watching some Battlefield Hardline beta. I know it's quite the change from my regular iRacing, but because the beta came out this week, I'm not really going to call it a beta, it's more of a demo. At this point, the game comes out next month. We had the beta last year, gosh, I can't remember what time it was last year, late last year, obviously, before they decided to push the release date back to March. So at this point, this is not necessarily, I mean, they'll more than likely make changes. They're probably always making changes, but at this point, the state of the game, it's not really necessarily fair to call it a beta. This is pretty much the demo preview for Hardline and how the multiplayer is going to play out when it is finally released in March. So yeah, it's a beta. I'm pretty sure, like I said, there'll be some changes. I don't think there'll be drastic changes, but it is what it is, and this is what we've got. And so what I wanted to do is I actually wanted to sit down and record a commentary and record the what I thought was good and what I thought was bad about the this open beta, the second beta that we have. So let's get into it. I'm going to go ahead and do like a pros cons, like one pro, one con, and just kind of hustle through this. I don't want to spend too much time. Some of it's self-explanatory, so it doesn't need any explain. The first thing is, for pros, the game is actually really fun. I really enjoy Hardline, and I really enjoyed the beta that we had last year. So it's nice to see that the fun factor that I was having with the beta last year, I'm having with the beta / demo this year as well. So it is a lot of fun. There are certain game modes that, so far the ones that we have now, we've got Conquest, we have got Heist, and Hotwire. And of the three, Hotwire is my least favorite. It's just, it doesn't have the gun-on-gun gameplay that I want, and that's what I really enjoy about Hardline. It's more of the gun-on-gun, player-on-player, less of the, player versus vehicle, and the vehicle combat that we come to expect from the main Battlefield series. So I do enjoy this more infantry-based, for the most part, the infantry-based system. For a con, what I'll say is the respawn timer is a little too long. It just seems like your kill cam is too long, and then of course there's like a 5 to 10 second respawn delay. When you're in the main menus. I really wish they would shrink that down to maybe 10 seconds, consolidate to a total of 10 seconds. It just feels too long. So another pro would be, I like that you can take health and ammo from players. It just makes it so much easier that you don't have to wait for some asshole to like throw down a box of ammo or a health pack or something like that. You can just go get it. And I don't remember if you can do that in Battlefield 4 or not. I don't think so. I think that's exclusively a Hardline thing, and I can't remember because, well, you guys know I didn't play a lot of Battlefield 4. The next con on my list is that hit registration is slow. Sometimes it's slow, sometimes it's not. It's spotty. I know some people are saying, oh, that's Battlefield 4 all over again. It seems to be a server-to-server thing, and it seems to be when players from like Eastern Europe jump into a Western US server, or like a Dallas server or something like that, and they really drag the ping down, and so it's quite noticeable. Sometimes you'll be running, and even with the high frequency update on, you'll be running and all of a sudden you just like boom, dead. And you're just like, what happened? Like, why did I just die? You don't have any indication that you're being shot at, and you just drop dead. And then there are some times where you'll take damage. So it's spotty. It'd be nice if they could fix it, but the reality of the situation is we're never going to get an online game that plays without any sort of latency, without any sort of lag, without any sort of these bugs, because people are connecting from all over the world. Like, if they limited connectivity to your region so you can only play with people from Canada, Mexico, United States, South America, stuff like that, if you limited the player base to that, and then Europeans were stuck playing in European servers, and then say like Japanese and so if they like sectioned it like that where they wouldn't allow people to cross over, I think connections would be better, but then you wouldn't be able to play with your friends, your international friends, which would be stupid. Let's see, another a good pro that I do like, and it fits with the motif. So the pro and the con are actually can fit with the motif of this cops and robbers Battlefield. So I like that you can pick up weapons. You can pick up some of these like the M40, and I think it was M249, or excuse me, M60 and M249. I like these are battle pickups. I like there's a battle pickup for a SMAW some of these military grade weapons. I like that those are battle pickups. You could sort of like fantasize, or you could just imagine that it's like the bad guys got those from the black market, and you as a law enforcement officer, if you're playing as a law enforcement officer, or if you're just, you know, the robber, you're a bad guy, then they're just there, but you can pick those up and use them against the enemy. And so I like that those are battle pickups. So those are really cool. I do enjoy that. The con of that is that I don't like the attack choppers. I think if they were to keep helicopters in the game, so okay, let me go back. Personally, I think they should just take helicopters out of the game altogether. I just don't think there's any place in this. It doesn't fit with the motif. The cops and robbers, it just doesn't work, because like if you look at the real world, and I'm not saying that this is in any way, shape, or form a simulation of the real world, but if you're to look at how helicopters are utilized by law enforcement, they're not utilized as attack choppers. The choppers they have don't have guns on them, and so I just don't think it fits with the motif. I think if they're going to go like in Battlefield, like the main Battlefield game, it works because there are attack choppers or transport choppers that have machine guns on the side of them. That works. But for a cops and robbers game, I don't feel the helicopters work at all. Like if they're just transport helicopters, I'm fine with that. But in Conquest and in Hotwire, so especially in Dust Bowl, they're incredible. I don't want to say overpowered, but they're a major nuisance, and they're highly annoying. And I just don't think they have a place given the motif, like I said. So the next thing, one of my more favorite things about for a pro is the attachments, where once you unlock the sites, you unlock access to all the sites. Not this like you need to get 300 kills to get your red dot sight, 500 kills to get your holographic sight or whatever. I like that when you unlock all of them, you got your choice. And that goes for the other attachments as well. Once you unlock that grouping of attachments, you can just pick and choose whatever ones you want. I guess to sort of springboard off that, I also like the fact that I like the money system. I like having control about what I can unlock. Now for con, alright, so here's one thing. This is 2015. Why doesn't Battlefield have customizable characters? Like I grow really tired of seeing the same characters all over the map. You get 3 of the same type of character. It's like the guy with the windbreaker on, that like cheap jacket that says police on the back. It's the same dude, and you see 3 or 4 of these guys running around. Like I've actually kind of grown tired of this, like just 4 looks and that it's all over. I really wish, like I said, it's 2015. You've got Call of Duty Advanced Warfighter and Call of Duty Ghosts, which allowed you to have customizable characters. More so in Advanced Warfighter, you know, given all the different things you can do. Like, Battlefield, can we please move on to, can we please have customizable characters? That's all I really want. And then, especially because I get why there's not a male and female. I'm not like the biggest advocate, like, oh, there needs to be girl or female characters in the game. I can understand to an extent why there aren't female characters in the main Battlefield game, because there aren't that many women that fight. But with respect to law enforcement, there are women police officers and there are women criminals. So why not have the ability to select male or female, like gender, and why not have some customization beyond just the color of the outfit that your character can wear? I really think they need to push the envelope and start to personalize some of these characters. I want to feel a little bit more attached to the character. I want to have a little bit more control over the customization of these characters. Like I say, like Advanced Warfighter, you know, you can put beanies and sunglasses and different, you know, tops and bottoms, and basically you're playing dress up. But it allows you to be a little bit more invested in the game, and it allows you to just feel as if your character is particularly unique. But you don't get that. You've got your standard 4 characters, and everyone else in the game has got the standard 4 characters, and so I'm just a little tired of that. My last con is the trip mines. It goes along the same thing with the helicopters. I don't really feel that trip mines fit the motif, and they're just fucking annoying as well. So I really wish trip mines would find their way out of the game altogether, and I mean that's pretty much it. So basically at this point I put it probably close to 5 hours into the beta, this new beta, which is not a lot of time. I don't really have that much time to play, but in those 5 hours, these are the things that I've seen, and nothing so far shows me that this game is going to be an utter pile of shit. If anything, I really enjoy the experience, and I'm having a lot of fun with it, and the friends that I'm playing with are having a good time with it as well. So it's very much a positive experience. I'm definitely going to pick it up for sure. I really enjoy the experience, and so in the comment section below, let me know how you guys are enjoying the beta, and just let me know, you know, what sort of things do you think are pros with the beta, and what sort of things you think are cons. So, as always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I shall talk to you guys later.
Get these guys off of me!
Fucking.
Yeah, I think they fixed that.
Oh, and backpacks are 150 now.
Yeah. You gotta be careful when you put a new backpack on, it puts your old one inside of it. I didn't realize it for a while, it just wastes a bunch of space.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, let me just check on the people up there. Pretty sure I need metal brackets.
Mobile command, clear location.
You know, if you can't see in a dust storm, I don't think the helicopter should be able to fly in a dust storm.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't even be able to take off, eh?
Yeah.